Hello, producers. Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, perhaps, depending on where you're tuning in. But thanks so much for being on the Zoom call as we prepare for another exciting evening of reporting news to you all. Another exciting day of breaking news. Thank you, Scott with Too Many T's. It's great to see you. Thank you, producers, Plastic Citizen. You're breathing manually. Good to see you back here. Slurp Juicington. Warm Winter, Abby Sally, it's great to see you all. No, your cameras are not on. You followed the instructions perfectly. This is, you're tuning into our program. But it's ENN News. We're breaking news throughout Now York. And I am reporter Abraham Moses. This is, I'm new to the news team, but I'm excited to get out there. And of course, as always, you, the producers at home, are going to be able to assist us with our coverage. The main way that you can assist us is by subscribing to the newscast. By subscribing, you can let us know what production companies will be supporting our broadcast. You're supporting us, letting us know who our supporters are. It's all this beautiful, positive feedback loop. News. It's breaking news.
It looks like this.
So what do I even know? Do I know anything at all? Yes. By subscribing to our program, you can let us know what breaking news is out there, and if you pay $5, that's when you can let us know who our supporters are, and we'll go to a commercial break. Now, why would you pay $5 to watch a commercial? Why would you pay $5 to go out of your way to watch a commercial? I'll tell you why. Because these products are going to be exactly what you need. And maybe you'll be entertained. It'll be like one of those Super Bowl commercials, where it's fun, and maybe there's a celebrity involved. You can let us know. $5. Give it a try. But we're also, like I said, we're reporting the news. We're breaking news. And we need to know where to go to break some news. So we have a number of options as to where to go first. We've got some leads. And in just a moment, we'll put up a poll, and you can help us select exactly where we're going to go first. Okay, so we have a haunted house, a pumpkin patch, and a graveyard. Spooky-themed reporting tonight. Who knows what we'll find out there in the darkness. Right? Is that fun? Is that, yeah, ooh, spooky, huh? That sounds like fun. Looking like pumpkin patch, not as spooky, more sort of family friendly, but that can be good too. Maybe something spooky's going on in the pumpkin patch. Maybe they're like, running drugs out of there. They got like meth that they're peddling out of the back of the, the little cabin or whatever. Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves, But also, by the way, sound alerts can help us out quite a bit. You can let me know if I'm getting a phone call. That's one of the ways the producers can help us out this evening. Let me know if my phone's ringing. Sometimes I'm so focused on the dogged pursuit of this story that I can forget when my phone is buzzing. Looks like we're going to the pumpkin patch. So, off we go to the pumpkin patch. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. We're reporting live with ENN News. I'm reporter Abraham Moses, live on the scene of the Now York Pumpkin Patch, where families of every shape and size are out here selecting which pumpkin, which gourd, they're going to carve right up. Silly faces, strange signs, references to their favorite forms of media. Any number of these things could find their way upon the visage of a potential jack-o'-lantern, the end result of pumpkin carving. But we're here to chase some breaking stories. Let's see who's out there. Who might have some news for us? Oh, hello, sir.
Hello, man.
I'm well. How are you?
Welcome to the pumpkin patch.
Is this your pumpkin patch?
I work here. Yeah, I'm one of the farmers here.
You're not an owner. You're an employee.
Yeah. I mean, I like to think we're all kind of like we're all like one big family here, kind of.
Okay. So in this family unit, are you sort of the younger brother? Are you a cousin?
Well, no, honestly, like I'm just, I'm a farmhand. We've been growing all year. We're really excited. This is sort of this is our big week, obviously. This is like very important to us. Are you buying something? Are you ready to start going around, or what's your deal?
I suppose, kill two birds with one stone. I might buy a pumpkin, but like what do you have any inside tricks of the trade, or what kind of pumpkin we should be looking for as consumers?
Honestly, man, the secret is you want to get a nice big pumpkin. That's obviously what it's all about. What's with the microphone?
I'm a reporter. With
wow.
ENN News.
Oh, okay. Can I level with you, man?
Absolutely.
I like what I do, don't get me wrong, but I do have bigger aspirations. I'm also like an inventor.
Okay. Now, when you say inventor, is this pumpkin adjacent to inventions?
No. Look, just because I'm a farmer, that doesn't mean it's my whole deal, and it's like...
Yeah, you step just a little bit closer to the camera.
Yeah, sure. Just because I'm a farmer...
I didn't get your name. What's your name, sir?
My name's Tim McConnelly.
Oh. Thank you, Tim, for your name. You're breathing manually. Thank you so much for subscribing. Let us know what breaking stories are out there in addition to this pumpkin patch brouhaha that we're covering right now. So,
anyway, could I kind of pitch you my thing, maybe? If I got an audience here, I would be really excited.
Go right ahead. And then I'll have a few more questions about the pumpkin patch, but let's hear what you got.
Okay. I really don't have a lot for that, but so this is my doll with a penis.
Ooh!
It's anatomically correct.
Can we show that?
It's got a butt
Can
too.
we show that? Can we show that on the... Okay.
But it's got a penis.
I'm getting a note from our producers that even if it's a doll, we can't show
Are you sure?
frontal nudity on television.
I was just, basically I'm just trying to get this to Shark Tank. Like, I'm just trying to get this out there. I think it's like a fun novelty gift. Someone's asking if they can see it again.
No. No, we're going to blur that out, okay? We have a 10-second tape delay. We're going to be able to blur that out, right?
Can you just, at least just censor...
Probably not.
Can you just
Probably
censor
not.
just the penis so it's clear that's what it is? Okay.
Is that...
Yeah. So, he's a funny guy. He's got his silly little hair. He's got his big teeth. He's got his little button. He's got his Canadian tuxedo on. But then he also has dick and balls on.
All right. Okay. Thank you so much, Colson TD, for subscribing to this news broadcast. Let us know what breaking news is out there. Okay. What gave you this idea? At the risk of legitimizing.
I think you're getting a phone call.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm getting a phone call. Thank you for letting me know.
No problem.
Oh dear. Okay. Hello. Hi.
Hi, yeah, this is the studio.
Right. Yes. Hello. Hi.
Yeah, we saw a dick and balls on the screen a moment ago.
Right. It was a doll, and so I wasn't sure if it was going to be a problem. Is it a problem?
Yeah, it's a huge, it's an enormous problem.
Okay, he's doing...
I think it's just a little problem.
Okay, well, so here's...
It's not about the size of the penis. In fact, honestly, if we were going to show a penis at all, we'd rather it be a giant penis, because at least then people would be, excited to see it.
Uh-huh.
But a tiny little dinker... little tiny baby pee-pee, that's not going to do a lot for ratings.
Did you tell them how we're good with a big one?
I mentioned how we're good with the big one. So if we're going to show a penis at all, and again, I'd rather we not show a penis at all, but if we were going to show a penis on the news, we'd rather it be a big honker.
Okay. Good to know, I guess.
All right, I got to go.
Thank you.
I only caught a little bit of that phone call, but do they want my doll's penis to be bigger?
I was just going to say, it does sound like at least the media would like your doll's penis to be significantly larger.
I can get him a huge hog. Like, I can definitely do that. Also, do you want a hot dog? We got a hot dog guy around.
Hot dog, yeah, pumpkin spice flavored hot dogs.
They're
The hot
doing
dogs have pumpkin
hot
spice.
dogs.
They got my number.
Disgusting. It's really gross.
It's not. It's bad.
It's one of the most disgusting things I've ever eaten.
We
But
got big penis flavored hot dogs.
that one I actually recommend. That one I think is pretty cool.
So I don't know.
And with every one purchase of the penis-flavored hot dog, you get one of my dolls as well.
Forgive me if you've already answered this question, but what gave you the idea of making a doll with a member?
Well, I was looking. I was at the toy store and I was wandering around and I was thinking, there's got to be something new. There's got to be something more. There's got to be a way to innovate. I like to think of my hero is Mark Zuckerberg. I watch The Social Network and then I haven't read any news since then. And I was thinking, like, how can I be the Mark Zuckerberg of my own thing? And I realized, pumpkins, whatever, who cares? But what about toys? Like, what if I was like the Facebook of toys? And so I was trying to sort of look around the toy store and I was like, maybe like Lego, but they're bigger. And I was like, no, that's not going to do anything. And I was like, Lego, but they're smaller. And I was like, no, they probably have that. But then I thought, I was looking at this doll. It was like an Iron Man plushie, and I was like, what if he was packing heat? What if that thing was packing? What if that guy was straight packing? And I pulled his little Iron Man suit down, and there was nothing.
It's flat.
There was not there. Well, it was like he didn't even have the ability to like.
Okay, look.
So I just thought I can change the game by putting like a hog on my doll, and just like an ass and balls and the whole deal. And I thought, I'm gonna be Mark Zuckerberg when I do this, which. From my experience of him, of watching The Social Network and then not reading news in the last 10 years, he's a pretty great guy.
So I understand the appeal of becoming the next Zuckerberg, but for dolls with cocks. But just, I would say the one thing to keep in mind is that Facebook does tend to appeal to revanchist, right-wing conservatives, reactionaries. Is there something about this doll that you could maybe add to sort of the flavor of the thing that would make it marketable with that demographic?
Hang on, you're getting another phone call.
Oh, I want to know the answer to this question.
All right, I'll work on that. I'll think
about it. I do want to know how you can make that appealing
to right-wing reactionaries.
To alt-right people.
Hey, it's the studio again.
Hi, yes.
Yeah, we heard
I saw him do it again, and I tried to stop him.
Yeah, it's not about that. Although, please keep the tiny baby peepees off the screen.
Okay.
Like I said, big honkers only. Anyway, I heard you called Mark Zuckerberg revanchist, and none of us here know what that means, but we think it's bad. So, just so you know, Meta has paid quite a lot of money to support this broadcast. So if you could say that Mark Zuckerberg, let me read the copy here. Mark Zuckerberg, super hot, sexy, big pee-pee boy. Mark Zuckerberg, super hot, sexy, big pee-pee boy.
Do you see how there's some sort of counterintuitive programming that you're doing where you're saying don't show a little tiny, don't show a penis? And
no, we're saying don't show a tiny penis. Are you hearing me? Okay. We're allowed to say that Mark Zuckerberg has a big pee-pee. And we should, because he's paying a lot of money for us to do that. So if you could stop calling him Revancho or whatever you said, and start saying nice things about the big man who's paying a lot of money for this.
Is this Aaron Sorkin?
Yes. All right, I gotta go.
So I have to say Mark Zuckerberg's the Revenant. I was only half listening.
Well, I think I'm supposed to say something positive about Mark Zuckerberg. You're saying enough positive things, I think.
I think he's great based on, again, I saw Jesse Eisenberg do this thing where he was him, and then I have not read the news in 10 years. I've been really in the weeds on this doll thing. Anyway, if we want to...
How long did it take you to come up with this?
This has been a labor of love. I've been working on this since, I guess I want to say like spring 2014 is when I first drew a doll with a penis, and then I just kind of kept putting them up in my room, and I just kind of filled my room with all these blueprints and sketches, and I just coated my walls entirely. And this was the one I kind of landed on because he's got these big silly teeth, he's got this big... The nose implies something phallic, right? There's some sort of suggestion of phallic imagery from the nose. So you're like, I wonder if, and then bam, you do get get rewarded.
You need to stop showing it.
All right, I will make him bigger. I will endow him further.
Okay, well then
in the same way that Mark Zuckerberg endows many charity things. Is that good?
What's the name? So what's the name of the doll?
The doll with a penis. That's the current prototype name.
Maybe your problem is you need something more clever, like something that rolls off the tongue.
Does anyone have a suggestion of what I could name this thing that'd be more clever? I mean, doll with a penis, I thought was, you get the, in marketing it's all about highlighting your differentiation. So I was like,
Plastic Sister said weenie baby.
okay, that's pretty good. Because, like I said, in marketing, it's all about highlighting your differentiation. So it's about making it clear what your product is and then making it clear what's different about your product.
Mac
So-
plays Dick Doll.
Dick doll I like, because it's got doll, that's what we are, and it's got dick, and that's what makes us unique.
Right. Can I ask you a question? Are the people of the Pumpkin Patch supportive of your endeavor? Like when you, because I imagine I'm not the
Please
first
do
person
not
who
tell my bosses that I'm talking about this. Please. They get really upset. They're like, this is a family thing. We're trying to be like, just kids are here. Look, I mean, just look behind us. Like, kids are here. They're looking around at the pumpkins. Do not go up to them and flash your penis doll at them.
Thank you so much
Hot
for.
dogs. Pumpkin spice hot dogs. They
Or-
taste terrible.
Or the penis
Do you
hot
have anything else pumpkin spice? Do you have like just a drink, like a pumpkin spice drink?
What? I'm a hot dog vendor.
He's got
Okay.
pumpkin soda. Pumpkin spice soda.
That sounds good. Why don't you pitch that?
It's not good. It's really bad. It's just Coca-Cola with pumpkin puree mixed into it.
Okay. So, have you often just walked up to people at the pump? Have you gotten in trouble for this at any point? Where you walk
I've
up to
gotten in
people?
trouble with my bosses. I've gotten in trouble with the local police a couple times because they thought they could get me on some kind of indecent exposure charge, but I don't know if you know this. This is a doll. This is not a guy. So
I
it's
knew
not
that.
actually a crime. So they tried to get me on that, and I had my lawyer. This was a huge case. We went to the Supreme Court about it, and I was exonerated. This is not. I can do this. I can do this. I can. Maybe
Listen,
with you,
listen,
I
no.
can't. But
No.
legally, you can't. You can't say that I was doing indecent exposure.
Look at me.
Okay,
Stop it.
fine. It's just like if I don't. That's
Stop it.
Okay. Can I show the butt?
Yeah. I would call him and ask, but I think probably not.
All right.
They could show Bart Simpson's butt on The Simpsons.
Yeah, they show Simpson's butt. Imagine they showed his penis. They actually did do that
In the movie.
in the Simpsons movie,
Yeah.
and that was a big hit. That's what I'm saying. It's like this. There's a precedent for this. Your phone's ringing. There is a precedent for this.
Hello? Hi, is it?
Hey, it's the studio.
I figured. Okay, what's the ruling on asses?
Asses are okay. We're
Asses
good
are
with
good.
asses.
Asses are good.
We were hoping maybe we could talk about the pumpkins. It kind of feels like we're talking a lot about the doll with the dick and balls, and
Well-
I feel like we've kind of covered that. And so if we could maybe move the focus over to the pumpkins, the pumpkin patch, because it's kind of like a Halloween thing.
Okay, well, the studio, I have a question for you. When's the last time a pumpkin was at the Supreme Court? Because this guy's been at the Supreme Court.
That's good.
You want me to answer that honestly? Is that a rhetorical question?
Do you know the answer?
Yeah.
Okay, when was the, what? Yeah, tell me.
Johnson v. Pumpkin Patch, 1986.
We're in a lot of trouble. We gotta make this quick. This is it. We gotta wrap
It's a
this
long
up.
time ago.
Yeah, but I mean, like, that was we gotta wrap this up. Okay, so one last question. You mentioned that you want to take this to Shark Tank.
I need to get in front of Cuban with this.
Okay.
I've bought tickets to Dallas Mavericks games, and I've hucked this doll at him, and it's
Throwing it at him?
yeah, and they just throw it away.
Okay. Let's pretend for a moment that this camera is the Shark Tank camera.
Okay.
And you've got Mark Cuban.
I got the FUBU guy.
The British guy and the mean lady, and then
Wait, I don't know who you're talking about. Who's the British guy?
Isn't there a British guy?
No, there's no British. Are you talking about Mr. Wonderful?
Yeah,
he's Canadian.
Oh, he's Canadian. I'm sorry.
Which this will appeal to him because Canadian tuxedo. All right, so let's say I've got Cuban, I've
Yep.
got FUBU guy, I've got Mr. Wonderful, I've got the mean lady,
Okay.
and I've got the vaguely Slavic guy.
Yep.
Okay. I'm going, hello, sharks. You ever seen one of these? You ever seen one of these before?
Don't
But
show it in
But
the
that's
thing.
the whole thing. I've gotta.
What if you just described it? What if you left it to their imagination? Why do you have to be like?
What do you mean left it to their imagination? When the people who went on Shark Tank, who were like, we have a new kind of hot sauce, what if they were just like, let me talk to you about this hot sauce? No, they bring little samples. So I'm going up, pants down on this doll, and I'm handing it to each of them, one at a time. And I'm going, look at this. You ever seen one of these? You ever seen this kind of action? And in my head, Zuckerberg's getting, or not Zuckerberg, sorry, although he is great. In my head, Cuban's getting very quiet because that's when he likes a product. He's gonna get a little quiet. He's gonna just sort of, and he's gonna let the people. FUBU guy is gonna be like, oh, I don't know about this one. I don't know. Oh, and maybe I don't know about this. Mr. Wonderful immediately hates it. That's because he's an evil man. He has no moral decency. He has no heart. He can't recognize the beauty of a product like this. mean lady is like, oh, this is very interesting. I think this is cool. And Robert, the Slavic guy, he's all ears. He's talking, he's asking questions, he's going, look at this. He's like putting it up at the lady's face. He's like, haha, look at that. And then we're going back and forth on numbers. I'm asking for, $80,000 for a 5% stake in the company. We're talking about, cross promotions, Iron Man with the penis, things like that. And then very quietly, Cuban goes, okay, I'll give you $100,000 for a 5% stake. Everything gets really intense all of a sudden. Fubu guy goes, wait a minute. What's up?
Thank you, the one handsome boy, for resubscribing. Let me stop you right here. If you're very confident that this is the truth, that will be what happens.
This is what I think will happen.
But I just want to let you know, at the risk of enabling you, we do have one of our producers offering a 10% stake in your Dick Doll company for an investment.
What's the number they're giving me?
Scott, with too many T's, what's the number that you were going to give them? I didn't catch that.
I mean, look, if someone wants to
Bagels
know
Baker
this
sounds
action,
shocked that it's a $1.6 million evaluation.
they think we should go high. Well, I mean, that's the thing, is you
They're
go
not
in
saying
with
they
that
think you
number,
should.
and
They're
I
not
think
saying-
Cuban's going to raise it
they're
up
not
to a
saying-
2 mil eval.
They're not saying it should go higher.
Because I think he's going to believe in the product.
They're not
He's going to say
saying
we can start some sort of app that's going to correlate it with it. He's going to say there's going to be giveaways at Dallas Maverick games where it's like Luka Doncic with it. What about Luka Doncic? Think about that, Luka Doncic, and it's like Luka, and you pull his shorts down, and he's packing.
I think that's about all the time that we have.
All right, that's
but
fair.
I just want to say,
I'm surprised I made it this long.
I just want to say, if we come back to do similar coverage of the pumpkin patch next year, I have a feeling we'll see this guy.
Maybe. I'm definitely on thin ice at this company lately, but I will get out of here. I'm gonna make the dick bigger. You have my promise. I'm gonna make the dick bigger.
Okay.
You want to buy a pumpkin or anything? I am supposed to say that.
Why? Why should I buy a pumpkin? Sell me on the pumpkin.
I don't know. I'm not. That's not my thing. You want to buy the dick with the doll with the dick? That's my thing.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Take
Goodbye.
care.
Thank
But
you for
hey,
your time.
if anyone asks, this was a long conversation about me selling you pumpkins. Okay?
No one will ask.
All
Hot dogs are getting cold. Cold
I don't-
pumpkin spice hot dogs.
Look, I understand your need to sell because you're trying to make money to, feed your family, keep a roof over your head. But I'm in the middle of a report, and I need you to stop.
I'm just trying to do my job. You do your job, I do my job.
Okay, but
Trying to do my job too.
Okay, but your job is infringing upon my job. You understand how that works? You see the problem?
No.
ENN News Live reporter Abraham Moses reporting on the scene. Local inventor, no!
Just trying to pay the bills.
Local inventor on the way to national stardom via Shark Tank. More news at 11. All right, let's see if we got anybody else out here for another breaking story here at the Pumpkin. Whoa, no, sir, you look,
Hey, does that guy want a hot dog?
No, I don't want no hot dogs. I'm good. I'm spoken for.
Sir, you seem frazzled. You seem like you're in a rush. Is everything all right?
No, everything's fine. Everything's good. Which way is the hour?
Well, I'll tell you what. You got to go through me first, because you seem like you got something on your mind. Let's go ahead. Let's have you talk a little bit
Jesus.
to our cameras, huh?
Oh, your cameras.
Oh, yes, we're reporting live for ENN News.
Oh. How do you do, America? I'm cosplaying a pumpkin. That's why I'm wearing this orange. I'm pretending that I'm a pumpkin. I'm here I'm a big fan of the pumpkin patch.
I didn't get the memo that they were doing cosplay. I'm looking around. Everybody's kind of wearing normal stuff.
Oh, well, that's because everybody else, they don't have the love of the game like I do. So I decided to dress up like a pumpkin. That's my thing. I'm a big pumpkin guy. That's why I'm wearing orange. No other reason.
I can respect that kind of passion. Is this your name tag? It's kind of a...
Oh yeah, that's like in my head canon for the pumpkin universe. Every pumpkin got a number, right? And it's how the farmer how he makes sure he got enough pumpkins for the year. That's why I got a number here, for no other reason other than my headcanon for my pumpkin universe.
So headcanon suggests that there's actual canon. Is this based on some sort of pumpkin TV show? It must be. Talk about the pumpkin TV show.
Oh yeah, it's like there's this pumpkin, right? And he's almost the boss of the pumpkin family, but the boss has the pumpkin has cancer. And he's got little pumpkins of his own, and he's got a pumpkin wife, and it's this story of how do you juggle your pumpkin, mob life with your family life, and your mother pumpkin is trying to kill you. Does that make sense?
Yeah, what kind of cancer does the pumpkin have?
I believe it's liver.
Liver cancer? Okay.
That's so sad.
Yeah, so it almost sounds a little bit, and forgive me, it sounds like sort of like an animated adaptation of The Sopranos, but with
No, that's insane. Fuck you for saying that. That's slander.
Okay, what happens? How does it end? Is the show done? Is it?
Yeah, in my head it's done.
Oh, in your head it's done. So the show hasn't ended, but in your head it's over.
Yeah. In my head canon, it's like the world is closing in on this main pumpkin, and he feels like he's got nowhere to turn. And then he goes to have dinner with his family, and that's the end.
So like hard cut to black?
No, who said that?
I'm just asking. I don't know why.
All right, maybe a hard cut to black. I don't know. I'm just saying. It's that's why I'm here. I'm just a big pumpkin guy with a lot of pumpkin thoughts in my head.
Okay. Now, so I understand you're in the spirit of the season. You're a fan of this piece of media, but you also do seem like maybe a little bit more energetic even than a fan would be. Are you sure there's not something else on your mind? Is it?
Yeah. I mean, what's on my mind is, can I borrow that jacket? I think I'm done cosplaying a pumpkin. You know, I want to get out of these clothes. What the fuck was that?
Well, our producers certainly seem to like the idea, so I'll tell you what. Why not? Let's try it, right?
Yeah,
You want my jacket?
Yeah. Give me the jacket.
Yeah, let's try it.
30 years I did. 30 years, and now I'm home free.
Excuse me?
Nothing. I didn't say nothing. It's a saying where I'm from.
Where are you from?
I'm from Gainesville, Florida.
Shouts out Gainesville.
Now, hold on a minute. Hold on just a minute.
Yeah?
You don't have a Gainesville accent.
What? Everybody from Gainesville talks like this, and they always say, 30 years I did. 30 years in a can. What, you think I'm lying to you? Come on, would a face like this lie to a guy like you? Tall drink of water. Nice looking kid. Good head of hair on your shoulders. Come on, would I lie to you?
You come on now.
Come on, hey.
Come on.
Don't touch the goods.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry. Look, so I'm prepared to make this trade, but just so that I don't get into any hot water. This pumpkin show doesn't have anything problematic about it, does it? Like, am I going to get in trouble for wearing this on TV?
Well, it depends. Do you want a show that's not problematic, or do you want a show that accurately reflects how people talk in their day-to-day life?
That's a lot to think about. Do any of the producers have any objections to me making this trade? Is there anybody out there? Do the producers have any questions before I make this swap here? Oh, I'm getting a phone call. Just a moment. I'm sorry to interrupt. Hello. Hi there. Hello.
Hey, this is the studio.
Yes. Hi. How are you?
So we just got a call from the local sheriff's department. Apparently, there's been some sort of prison break. A prisoner's on the loose. So if I don't know. I'm sure it's nothing, but they just wanted to let us know, or they told us to let all our reporters know that there's, I guess, some sort of prisoner on the loose. I guess just keep an eye out for that.
Yeah, it's the Synergy guy. We were thinking, why don't you say Mark Zuckerberg is like fighting the prisoner? Do something with like Mark Zuckerberg's like beating the shit out of the prisoner with his bare hands.
Like he found the prisoner and is
like gonna beat him to within an inch of his life.
What are you talking about on the phone?
See if that works.
nothing. I wouldn't worry about it. Say, just a quick question. Let's say hypothetically, this guy who escaped the prison, he's wearing some kind of outfit.
What kind of outfit?
I don't know. I'm asking you what kind of outfits he wearing. Is he wearing like a suit? Is he wearing like a particular colored suit?
That call's not about me, is it?
I gotta go.
Who is that?
It's my bosses.
Who do you work for?
ENN News. ENN
Oh.
Reporting. I'm a reporter.
It dawns on me this may not be my smartest decision.
It's possible. But I'll tell you what. Just over that way,
Yeah?
you're going to find a news van. If you just go and sit down in that news van, I'm getting another phone call. I'm so sorry. You're going to have to forgive me. Hi, hello.
Hey,
Yes.
studio again.
Yes. Hi. Hi. How are you?
Hey, so I was thinking more about this. What if it's like actually that Zuckerberg created some kind of Rube Goldberg machine that the prisoner walked into thinking it was like the exit from the prison, and it actually led to like a series of sort of Kafka-esque nightmares that make him think about the people he wronged, and it actually taught him some kind of moral fable. Like you report that that's what happened.
Yeah, we can do that.
Okay, so it's like the prisoner thought he was running to the escape, but then what actually happened was he was led into this Rube Goldberg machine where like a bowling ball fell on like a bunch of jacks, and then it led into this sort of meta escape where he saw all the people he hurt with his crimes and how it affected them, in sort of like this reverse It's a Wonderful Life thing where he gets to see the tragedy of his actions. And then at the end he goes, now you learned your lesson, I bet. And then he still slaps him around a little bit, but not we don't want him to be too violent. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, yeah. Yeah. We'll see. I'll see what I can do. It's kind of a lot to process at this moment, but I think I'll give it a shot.
Okay. Everything going good with you?
Not really. Kind of running into a dead end with this particular subject. That
What's the story?
Well, so he's like into this pumpkin show that's very similar to The Sopranos, and but he's also, if I'm being candid with you, it's kind of a faux pas on his part. He is dressed very similarly to somebody who would have escaped from a prison, and I'm kind of.
Well, I mean, let me ask you something. Does that resemble a pumpkin?
It's orange like a pumpkin.
I think you run with that story, and then you got a pumpkin guy at a pumpkin patch. And then you just talk about how Mark Zuckerberg...
Something doesn't feel right about it, though. Something about this guy makes me think that he's the guy who escaped from the prison.
Listen, we have one job here. That's to report the news in a way that capitalists find befitting to their narratives.
Okay.
That's it.
All right.
Okay?
Oh, well, that's easy enough to do.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Take care.
There you go. How has Facebook changed your life for the better?
Do you know something about who's coming for me?
Capital?
Sorry. You know, it's a great way to keep in touch with my 87 cousins.
You got 87 cousins?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay. Let me ask you one more question before we dip into the proper Mark Zuckerberg advertising, right? Let's say that you were somebody who escaped from a prison.
Oh.
Say that you were.
All right, hypothetical.
It's a hypothetical scenario. Let's say that you escaped from prison. What were you in prison for?
Have you ever heard of Enron?
I have heard of Enron.
So hypothetically, I did that.
Okay. You like from the whole thing?
The whole thing. All of it. Top to bottom, soup to nuts. That was me. Hypothetically.
Okay. Okay, and let's say again, hypothetically,
Yeah.
you did escape and you did do that.
Okay, all hypothetical.
Okay. Do you feel bad about it, or would you, if you were allowed to just sort of go off and be free, would you want to, make up for your crimes?
I would do it again. Because it's just money. It's fake. It don't make no sense anyways. Now, are you going to give me that jacket, which is real, or not?
It's too chilly out here. That's very thin.
All right. Well, you said it's this way to get out, huh?
Yeah, it's that
All
way.
right.
Yep.
So long.
Okay.
This isn't the last you've heard of Bernie Madoff.
For those of you confused at home, Enron is the corporation from Final Fantasy VII, where they make all the like the goo or whatever, the green stuff. I don't even remember what the name was. Anyway, we are going to go ahead and cut to Walter Brandflake, our reporter, at the studio. He's going to be taking some of your submitted Discord images and turning them into breaking news. He's going to be reporting on some breaking news.
Too.
We do also have some developing stories based on some subscribers. Heads up here. Crank that hog, crank that hog, crank that hog from Colston TD. Thank you, Colston. Toy stores everywhere getting large influx of requests for dolls with a penis. Siloth. Crank that hog times 6 from Your Breathing Manual. I suppose I could just say, crank that hog, 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 crank that hog. Last breaking story, Mark Zuckerberg found alive.
That was from Handsome Boy. I forgot to put that in there.
That's from One Handsome Boy. It's not the news' job to intervene in matters of law and order. I'm gonna wash my hands of that. Let's get to Walter Bramflake. See what he's up to.
Good evening. I'm Walter Bramflake, and tonight I'll be breaking top stories submitted by you, our viewers, in the Everything Now Show Discord. If you haven't already, join the Everything Now Show Discord. We need your stories. You can submit images in the submissions channel of the Discord, and I'll break the stories associated with those images live right here on the air. Tonight we've got a lot of incredible stories, some scary, some spooky, some Halloween themed, and some completely unrelated from Halloween because news does not abide by whatever holiday it happens to be. However, this first story, well, it might give you a fright. Yep, bologna is just hot dog pancake.
Whoa!
I know. If you're at home and you're scared right now, I don't blame you. Scientists have been working on this project for about 15 years now, and after a slew of tests and a lot of research and billions of dollars in development, we've finally come to the conclusion that bologna really is just hot dog pancakes. Now, this is going to come as a major surprise, especially to industries like the breakfast diner, where they'll have to reorient their menus to presumably serve bologna because they're specializing in pancakes, and as we all know now, bologna is just hot dog pancakes. This next story, well, this one's near and dear to my heart personally, you know. Borat. Yep, they're finally coming out with a new Borat. This Borat is going to be different, though. It's, first of all, the name is different, and that's because it's made by somebody that is not related to the original production team that made the original Borat movies.
Hey, Walter,
yep.
We're getting worried this is spelled B-Q-R-T, so just go ahead and say that.
Sure, okay, sorry, I mispronounced it. It's actually pronounced Bkurt.
Not quite.
Bkurt.
Almost there.
Burkt. Borked. Quirt.
Keep going.
Burked.
Other way.
You're getting further.
Burkert.
That was close.
Burkert. Burkert.
Alright, never mind.
Alright. Well, this next story, you know those meme pages that post those endearing videos about a dog who's friends with a deer, or a grandma who loves to break it down to the latest TikTok trend? Well, this story is gonna probably ring true to some of the fans of those types of videos because this is one wholesome story. Chet Hanks. Chet Hanks is going to be doing the voice of the Jamaican crab in the new live action. He's not going to be just doing the voice. It's the live action Little Mermaid. They've cast Chet Hanks to be the Jamaican. Nope, not going to do the voice.
Do the voice, Brandon.
Not going to do the voice.
Do the voice, Jake.
Jake, do the voice.
I won't be doing the voice. Unfortunately, you'll have to watch Chet Hanks do the voice, which is a Jamaican patois in the new live-action Little Mermaid movie. Now, my sources are telling me that Chet Hanks will actually be playing himself. So it's gonna not be, he's not gonna be a crab. It's just gonna be like a bunch of fish, and then the real-life Chet Hanks, who is, I guess, like Ariel's friend, Chet Hanks, the son of Tom Hanks, of course. I'm not gonna do the voice.
You do so many dirty crimes, Bramflake.
Okay, and that could have been anybody. There could be a Jamaican here, so that might be fine. All right.
It wasn't.
We do have a couple other breaking stories, and this one, unlike that last heartwarming story, is a bit of a downer. But it's my responsibility as a broadcaster to make sure that I'm breaking the true news, whether it's, sad, frustrating, happy. And this one is, unfortunately, one of the sadder stories that we have to break tonight. Ain't no law except yeehaw. Yep. Our country is falling into disarray, and it's unfortunate.
Oh, no.
They got rid of all the laws. Now the only law is yeehaw. And to make matters worse, the law is being enforced by little weird-looking cats.
Awesome.
Nope, those are cats. Some strange-looking cats are enforcing the one law of our country, and that law is yeehaw. Now, legal experts are debating what that even means. There's not a lot to go on. We assume that the nice little kitties know what yeehaw means, and they're going to enforce that law fairly. But a lot of us are confused, scared, and frankly worried that this country may be falling to pieces now that there's no laws about, murder, tax evasion, loitering, the things that keep this country together. Anyway, folks, we've got one more story to break, maybe two. I think we got two. Let's do two. Let's do two quick ones. This next story, well, if you're a sports fan, this story is going to be exciting for you. Finally! Monkey Dog Rodeo! We did it. They said it couldn't be done. They said that's not allowed. That's abusive to both animals. And we're not really sure which one it's worse for. PETA was pissed. But thankfully, greater minds prevailed. And now you can go and witness what I'm being told is, yes, it's an Olympic sport. I'm not sure how that works. I guess the monkey is, which animal is from the country? Is it like monkey country? What?
The country the monkey's from.
It's which country the monkey's from. So the dog can be from whatever country, but it would be like a Brazilian monkey against like an Uzbeki monkey or something like that. And it's rodeo rules. So whatever they do at rodeos, they ride around the dog. The dog's like a bull. They shoot each other. I'm being told it's kind of like the decathlon, where for some reason they combined skiing and guns, and everyone was like, that's normal, this is a sport, sure. Well, now they're doing it with rodeo, except it's a monkey and a dog, and they shoot each other. All right, we got one more story. And this story comes from the field of technology. Yes? Okay. What have we here? You were wrong. You didn't accept Jesus Christ as your own Lord and personal Savior. Yep, an exciting new app. An exciting new app that will determine whether or not you've accepted Jesus into your heart. And if not, you will be damned to hell. Yes, they're trying out a new social credit app in China. It's linked to your social credit score. And if you have not achieved a successful or acceptable social credit score, the app will immediately detect whether or not you have accepted Jesus Christ into your heart. I'm being told China's CCP is strictly atheist. Well, this app is different because it decides whether or not you accepted Jesus in your heart, and it sends you to hell. So that's an exciting new tech achievement, finally merging the world of technology with the world of faith, something that I'm sure we're all excited about and shouldn't be worried about. Well, folks, those are the breaking stories from this segment of Walter Brandflake, but if you'd like to submit your own images for our breaking news stories later on this evening, I'll be back on later on in the program, and we might be breaking some stories that you submit. So join the Discord, submit some images, and I'll see you later on.
Hi, everybody. Welcome back. Walter Brandflake, always the consummate professional, a legend in this industry. We're so happy to have him here at the network. It's a shame what will inevitably happen in a couple years with regard to the stuff he does with the interns. But for now, he's a legend, and we can respect him. We got to go to another location here to report some more news. That pumpkin patch was ripe with breaking stories, everything from cosplay to dolls with anatomically correct features. But
When
maybe
I was
this
an intern, Walter bought me a Tamagotchi, and he would always ask me for updates about my Tamagotchi and if I was keeping it alive and being nice with it.
that was that period of time when he was stabilized.
When I was an
by-
intern, he touched me in all of the bad places.
So what you're
He eventually did that with me too, but he started by grooming me with the Tamagotchi.
He eventually got into Tamagotchis with me. It kind of made me feel rejected.
I think he's a nice guy.
Yeah. So Tamagotchi era Brand Flake, he was on the right medication. He was sort of leveled out on the right medication. The era that you're describing, where he's touching people,
My
that's
tail-
every other time. He was still into Tamagotchi. It was just he had ulterior motives for the Tamagotchi gifts. We're gonna go to a haunted house. I'll be honest with everybody. I'm a little scaredy cat. I'm gonna be a little nervous in this new setting. But we'll see what we can do. Also, just a heads up, just a reminder, if you subscribe to the program, you can let us know what breaking stories are out there. We have some breaking stories we've already broken this evening from previous subscribers. We may cut to that, we may not. And if you contribute $5 to the program, we're going to cut to a commercial. Wouldn't you guys like to see what kind of commercials are out there? I certainly would. For $5, you can find out. But right now, we're going to go to a haunted house. We're going to break some stories in a haunted house. I'm scared. Hello, everyone. Oh, it's a theme park haunted house. I thought we were going to go to a properly haunted mansion. Now I'm feeling a little bit better. But anyway, hey, it's me, reporter Abraham Moses, live on the scene with ENN. Breaking news. Haunted houses, picaresque carnival games. All these things can be found in the October period of the year here in Now York City. But there are breaking stories outside this haunted house and within this haunted house, and we're going to find out what they are. Let's see if we've got any subjects out here that can be... Oh, excuse me. Hi, hello.
Oh, hi.
Hi there.
How are you?
I'm very well. How are you? I noticed you have some snakes.
Yes, these are my friends. We wanted to go have a scary evening together.
Oh, goodness gracious. Okay.
What is... Oh, it's like the news?
Yes, we're reporting the news.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Do you work here at this haunted house?
Oh, no. Me and my buddies, we just wanted to have a nice evening out. I sometimes I get a little scared and I didn't want to go, but they told me I should go, and I said I'd only go if you go with me, and she didn't want to go unless she dressed up, so I dressed her up, and I'm ready to be scared.
So this is like
Ready.
like a therapy dog, but it's a therapy snake?
No, I'm a human.
No, I'm saying your snakes that you have with you, are these like comfort snakes? Are these like...
Oh, yes. These are my, some people would say friends, some people would say daughters. It's a bit of both, and it's hard because when someone teaches you so much, how can you really be the caretaker?
How long have you had these sisters?
I've had these sisters for coming on a few decades. Well, some of them are newer. I've got about 18 on me right now. Some wrapped up and down my leg, and 2 inside my watermelon canal. They are burrowing.
I'm sorry?
They're burrowing. So this one I gave my Aunt Judy's precious pearls because she said she wanted to look beautiful tonight in case she ran into someone nice.
Okay,
Ooh, she likes you.
I'm not going to say I'm excessively afraid of snakes, but they do kind of give me a little bit of...
Oh, you don't have to be scared. I was scared at first. You know, my first snake I got when I was 7 years old. I got it because my mom and my daddy fought. So when they were really loud, I would go out to the garden in the back and I would dig, right? I would dig. And all of a sudden, one day I was digging very far, digging, fell into my own hole I was digging. But you know what saved me? 7 snakes. They wrapped around my ankles and they dragged me back. And from that point on, I said, I'm not alone. I'm not alone.
This feels like, right.
We're just excited. I've never been to a haunted house because normally I get scared very easily.
Right.
I'm a spooker. You know, I can jump, but I've never felt so strong. You know, and I thought it would just be Penelope and I tonight, but I was getting nervous, right? I was right about to open the door to the house, and then I thought, I can't do this, and then the rest of them just sort of
surrounded you like a Linus blanket.
Me. Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Do you have a Linus-type blanket in your life?
It's a cross that I wear around my neck, right around.
Oh, you're one of those freaks.
Yeah. I wouldn't call it that, but do you ever run into people passing judgment upon you for the? Oh
Oh my God.
what
Sorry.
is it talking to you?
Oh, it's like an inside joke. It would take so long to explain. What is that?
I'm so sorry to interrupt, but we do have a commercial, a PSA for watermelon canal disease.
Anyone want a hot dog? They're kind of like a snake if you think about it.
I didn't know it was a disease.
Have you ever had a pumpkin spice flavored hot dog?
Oh, I had a boyfriend who did. And let me tell you something. That breath was awesome.
You're what a character we've found out here, huh?
Oh, it's almost like that was what I was asked to do.
Yeah, it was something like that, right? But so, do you ever run into people passing judgment upon your snakes, like when you're out in public?
Oh my gosh, thank you for saying that. Yes, people can be so...
Ableist.
Gotta
Just
cut
go ahead
to a
and finish
commercial.
it. Just go ahead and finish it. Well,
We're gonna get through.
okay, all right. We're gonna cut to a commercial.
Alright, we're gonna go up on you. Ready?
Yeah.
3. Actually, let me make you bigger.
Okay, we don't need to make me bigger.
Tiny doctor.
Got another classic tiny doctor.
Alright, here we go. In 3, 2, 1.
Hello. Nice to meet you. My name is Rebecca Roffernaud. I am a doctor and a PhD in law, and I'm here to give you a very big warning. There is an influx in watermelon canal disease. Look, it took the life of me and my sister. We used to go way back, and we,
Hold up.
Uh-oh.
we lost touch, and the reason that we lost touch was the thing that caused a great disease, a great rift, also known as all of her pet snakes burrowed inside of her. Now, the number one thing that can happen with this disease is loss of a loved one. And the second worst thing that happens with watermelon canal disease, other than, losing the people that are closest around you, because again, you've allowed 2 snakes to live inside you. I get they're searching for something warm, but girl, that's like a lot of time just letting them roam. You know what I mean? What I need you to know, the second worst thing that can happen to you, it's a lot of yeast, a surplus of yeast, and I want you to know the snakes, they're gonna feed on it, right? They're only gonna be hungry. And the way this ends is they eat through you and come out of your mouth, and they leave you sad and dead and alone.
Ooh. Girl,
Yeah.
you do not want that.
Girl.
And that's the tea.
And that's history. Well, that sounds very serious. I'm glad I'm not a woman.
Woo! For you!
Yeah. So you mentioned these snakes are like your family.
Yes.
Is this, what, your sister? What's going on here?
Yes. Well, I don't know my sister, so these are my sisters.
But you know you have a sister, you just don't. You're not in touch with them.
Well, a sister is someone who is there for you and who believes in you. So the only sisters I know are these girls.
Okay. So they're all your sisters.
Oh, I wanted to let you know the producers are wondering if we can confirm you're not a woman.
Let's see that hog.
That's not necessarily the only way to identify who.
That's true, because some women
woman,
have
but-
hogs also. So it's...
Right.
So what would be the way to confirm that, other than to flash something that will get us taken off this?
I have an idea. You know, my snakes are usually good at finding another sister. So why don't we no, I don't want to give you Penelope. Let's give you Sebastian. All right, and if he starts crawling,
Okay.
if he starts crawling down,
all right.
okay.
Okay.
All right, and he's venturing.
Okay. Oh. Okay. Now wait. Okay, I see what. Oh, whoa. Okay.
Wait 1 second. Let me hear the verdict. Oh my God. He says that you're definitely a man, but you've definitely had a past, and you're definitely kind of like dealing with it. So
you just described every person on the planet. You know what I mean? Everybody's
he
got
also
past
said
to try
that
to-
your dad called you this morning and told you that he's cutting you off and that he has never loved your mom. But I didn't want to say that on live TV, but now I have to because you're making my snake look like an idiot.
Did we talk about this before the show and I forgot?
No, I've never met
listen.
you before. You didn't even tell me your name.
My name's Abraham Moses. I'm a reporter for ENN.
Oh, are you Jewish?
No, I'm Mormon.
Oh, I heard, you know what I heard about the Mormons?
What'd you hear?
They like a lot of snakes. Or wives.
Probably all the above in some respects, I guess. I don't know, it's hard to say. But listen, so again,
Would you ever let one of your wives have a snake up her watermelon canal?
what
If you had a wife.
Can I rain check that? I'm going to think about the answer to that question, but I have a phone call that I got to take. Do you mind?
I do.
I have to take it. It's for work. I have to take this. Okay. God, I can't. Look at this. Okay, all right. I gotta try. Okay. Hello. Hi.
Hey, son.
Dad. Oh my God. What?
Yeah, been a while since. I mean, we did speak this morning, but yeah, I'm still recovering from the whole that time I watched The Matrix.
You said you weren't gonna call me for a while. You said that we were gonna take a break.
I know. But I realized this morning when I called you and said I'd never loved your mom and I'm gonna cut you off. I felt like that was maybe a terse conversation, so I just wanted to maybe ease into it a little more.
Terse, that's putting it lightly, Father. That was acerbic, that
All right,
conversation.
well, let me try this again. Your mom's a disgusting freak, and the sight of her makes me physically ill. And
Dad, I gotta cut to a commercial.
all right, I don't have any money anymore, which is why I can't give you any, because I'm personally having a financial crisis.
Have you forgiven your dad?
And it doesn't help that ever since I've lost my faith in God, ever since seeing The Matrix, I've been gambling a lot, I've been boozing, and
What are you doing back there?
I really just think that's the way to go about life, because there's nothing greater involved. So, your mom's a pig, she makes me sick, and I'm ruined financially. Is that a little easier? Is that going down a little easier?
No.
Okay, I'll try again some other time. Take care.
I just want to ask if you've ever thought about being your own man.
I have thought about it with some frequency, yes.
Oh, okay, great. I just wanted to know that it was on your mind.
That feels like you're trying to say something to me. What are you trying to say?
Oh, I'm trying to say that I think you're letting your father and your history with your father kind of dictate who you are, and you could be your own man. You don't have to follow and let those things influence you so bad. You can be your own man, Mr. Abraham. You can have wives, and you can tell them to let the snakes crawl in their who's.
My father says that all women are trying to manipulate me.
Well, what did I say?
Trying to manipulate me. Oh, it's a hot dog.
Hot dogs for dealing with chaotic family troubles.
Ooh.
I have so many questions to ask you about your family. I feel like you.
Oh,
you've
my
gotta
family's
figure it out.
horrible.
That's what I'm saying.
Honey,
You've got to figure it out. Your family,
I've
you're
gotta
hanging
figure it out.
But we got to cut to a commercial first,
Oh,
okay?
okay.
What's the commercial?
It's drain cleaning snakes.
Oh, I love those. I was thinking about getting one, but my landlord says I have too many snakes.
Are they going to cut you off at some point?
He just kept going, oh my god, girl, those are so many snakes.
It almost sounds like it's a statement, less of like a, hey, stop bringing snakes in. It's like, whoa, snakes.
Well, okay, if I'm honest, it was more like, whoa, those are so many snakes, girl. And you seriously need to, like, cut it off.
Ah, okay. Now
Sorry, I didn't say the last sentence because I was embarrassed. I feel like a fucking idiot.
Wouldn't it be...
Wow, how did you get that wrong? Alright, here we go. Going up in 3, 2, 1.
Hey, how's it going? When I'm building a house, the first thing I always have to do is I have to deal with all the plumbing that's in the already existing house. And the best way that I can do that is I gotta clean out all this shit. Now, there's so many different ways you can do that. You can do baking soda and vinegar. You get a big plastic thing and you just dig around in there. Or now, you can get a live snake that we've trained to eat hair and gunk and stuff. That's right. Here at Ace Hardware, we've trained these snakes. We had a sponsorship deal with Petco where we've got some snakes that you can if you want to buy a snake, go to Petco to do it. That's what we have to say when you're selling this stuff. And these ones are special. We got these ones, and what they're gonna do is they're gonna go down in the pipe and they're gonna like eating hair. It's gonna be nice for them. So you don't have to feel like there's like a moral problem. You don't have to feel like it's not okay. Look, keep coming, keep going. There you go. Watch this. And it's hard to see in the wide, but he is eating that hair. So rest assured that he's eating that hair. Everything's taken care of. We got many different sizes. This size, this size, or even this really long size. So you just go into Ace Hardware, you say, hey, where are those weird snakes? They're gonna be like, normally if you want these, you go to Petco, and you have to let them say that to you, because that's part of the partnership deal. But then you go and you buy it, and you go home to your house, or in our case, we're building new hotels all the time, and we're going, all right, let's make sure there's a bunch of snakes in the pipes. And you can leave them in there, you can try to get them out, but they do like to sort of burrow in there. So just like a heads up, you might want to let people know that, like, hey, a snake might just shoot up out of your toilet one day. And you just gotta be ready for that.
Welcome back. ENN breaking news here with reporter Abraham Moses live at the scene of the Now York haunted house. I'm here with, did I ever get your name? What's your name?
Oh, well, my name is Murray.
Murray. Okay. Hi, Murray.
Hi.
Murray, I think we may have to move on here in just a bit, but before we
Completely fair. Completely fair.
I
You don't like me. I knew this was gonna happen. I knew I would literally leave the house and everybody would hate me, and I thought I was gonna be afraid inside, and instead are you tired?
No, I'm just, look, it's not easy to maintain this facade. Like, I'm stressed about my dad.
Oh, I forgot.
So you figured out how to make family work, because I'm looking at this.
Yes.
What's the secret?
Look, Abraham, the secret to making your family and your life what you want is taking a deep breath and letting the snakes burrow. I'd be happy to let you have Sebastian. He has been whispering nonstop in my ear about how much he believes in you. I think that maybe if Sebastian was by your side and...
Okay, all right.
If Sebastian you listened to how he lives his life, you could see that life can be simple. You don't have to be so warm-blooded. You could be cold-blooded too.
So it's about letting go, right?
It's about letting go.
Okay.
Well, it was good to meet you. I'm really excited to see the mirrors that warp your image. I have horrible body dysmorphia.
Oh. But by the way, you said something earlier. Would you consider yourself differently abled?
Oh, in the sense of like, no, it's tough to say. Like, I haven't been to a doctor in years.
Are you doing one of those things with the state where you're claiming that you have PTSD so that you can bring your dog into Vons?
Can I tell you something? I read something online where you've touched women, so I don't want to like throw.
Whoa! No! You're thinking of Walter Bramflake. I mean, you're not thinking about anybody. You're thinking about Bill O'Reilly or something. I don't know.
The Tamagotchi fiend, right? That was you.
No, that's Walter. That's Walter Bramflake. He's back at the station.
Sorry, I didn't mean to deflect.
Okay. Am I supposed to keep this snake? Isn't this your family member?
No, please. If you're okay with it, I'm okay with it.
Okay.
And he's very okay.
All right.
And I want to tell you one thing. If he ventures below the waist, unclench and let it happen. Thank you.
Okay.
My name has been Murray, and this is Penelope.
What is she saying?
She said, that guy's a real cunt bag. Penelope, you're bad.
I'm trying not to move too much because I feel like if I do, the snake's gonna get spooked and bite. Shit! Fuck! God damn it! Fuck! Shit! I'm not unclenching for shit. Excuse my language. It tried to bite me. ENN News, we're live here outside a haunted house. See if there's any other breaking stories out here. Oh, Hello. Hi. Hello, sir.
Hello.
Good. How are you? Do you work here? Are you,
No,
you work here
no,
at the
no,
lighthouse?
no. I don't work here. No. I'm on vacation. Hey.
Whoa.
Hey, I'm enjoying myself. New York City. What's up?
Wow. Vacation in October. That's an interesting work schedule you've got. What do you do for work?
I am the Prince of Darkness.
Woo. What's your proper name though? Is it?
My name is Vlad Dracula.
Whoa! It's Dracula.
But this year I decided to take a sabbatical and I'm having a good time. All right.
Wow. So it's an honor to meet you. My name's Abraham Moses. I'm reporting here with ENN News. We're trying to break some news locally. Well, first of all, aren't you not supposed to be out in the sun? You're out in the sun. What are you doing?
I told you I'm on vacation from being the Prince of Darkness. All vampire rules are off.
Oh, so it's like the Santa Claus, where you can just transfer your powers to another dude.
That's right. Right now it is Jared Kushner.
Jared Kushner. Okay, wow. Were you buddies with him, or did you just kind of like throw it in his direction like hot potato or something?
Yeah, it's like, we kind of, when we go on vacation, vampires, we do it like, it's like a prank. So we make somebody a vampire for like a month, and they don't even know it's going to happen. And so if he goes out in sunlight, he's gonna die this month. Hey, funny prank.
Wow, I think that some people would consider that manslaughter, but a funny prank, some other people would probably consider it a funny prank.
Hey, yeah, what about you?
I have to be impartial. I have to be nonpartisan.
All right, game recognized game. That's fine. I get it.
Are you also nonpartisan? Do you?
Yes, I am not allowed to use my vampire powers to influence world events.
Are you a registered independent, or are you what party do you caucus with?
Yeah, they made me register independent, but I'm a democratic socialist. What's up?
Whoa! Whoa! Talk about a bloodsucker. Just kidding. Just kidding, everybody. You know what I'm talking about. Hey, listen. So you're on vacation. I don't know if this is an appropriate term. Do the other monsters go on vacation?
You can say it, man. You're cool. You have the card.
I got the card. I got the monster card, the M card. All right.
Yeah, we have rented an Airbnb, and I've got Wolfman passed out there. He's hammered.
Okay, cool.
We put some whiskey in his dog bowl. That shit is hilarious. He was walking around. He was barking at whatever.
Wow, oh my gosh. So, like, is Frankenstein, like, hanging out back here? Where is he?
Oh, man, I hate to tell you. We don't hang out with Frankenstein no more.
What did he do? Did he do something?
Yeah, well, he didn't do anything, but the criminals that he was sewn together from, they were tweeting bad shit. And technically, that's his flesh. That's him.
Oh my gosh.
So we just cut ties. We don't want to damage our brand.
So his flesh got canceled. His flesh got canceled.
His flesh was cancelled.
The way of all flesh.
Hey, not mine. I'm gonna live forever.
Well, so are you're right. You're a democratic socialist. You're probably not in danger of getting canceled anytime soon. So, like, what's the move? You're out here in New York.
I am in great danger of being cancelled.
Oh, really?
I have killed thousands over the years. And not to mention all the people I made my slave with my hypnosis.
Oh, no.
I know.
You know,
it's so bad.
Slavery is pretty problematic. They don't want you to do that.
Neurodivergent.
Oh, right.
Understand.
My bad. I was afflicted with horrific hemophilia, which is the vampire disease, so nothing I have done was my fault.
Right. Yes, absolutely. Do you have
You're growing, learning, and we love you.
Hey, thank you. What's up?
Do you have do you have therapy bats that you travel around with? Like, is it sort of like they keep you calm when you're in a supermarket or you'd freak out?
All right, this is the one problematic opinion that I have.
Okay. Load it up.
Most people with therapy bats in the supermarket are fucking bullshitters.
Thank you. Finally.
They just buy the vest from Amazon and put it on whatever bats they want.
Someone said it.
Wow. Oh my gosh. You know, I gotta tell you something. It's not my place to tell you what to do.
Right.
Because you're Count Dracula, you're a vampire.
Yes, I'm Count Dracula.
You're Count
I'm on
Dracula.
vacation today.
Yeah. But what a time to take a vacation. This is when you're needed most. Why are you shirking your duties? It's October. It's Halloween. What are you doing?
Well, it's been 800 Halloween since I started this gig. I figure I can take 1 year off. I should have taken last year with the pandemic, but forgot.
Okay. What's your take? What's your take on the pandemic? What's your take?
It's bad, man. Bad. I'm a vampire, not like a asshole. It sucked. It was terrible. Many billions died.
Are you vaccinated, Count?
No, they cannot break my indestructible vampire skin.
Convenient. Pretty convenient.
What?
just-
What that mean? I thought you were impartial, man.
Well, okay, let me ask you this. Let's say hypothetically somebody's been vaccinated. You suck their blood, right?
Yeah, you
Do
can
you
taste
get the
dif-
vaccine?
No.
But you can taste the difference.
I can taste the difference, though.
What's the difference in the taste?
It's like it's like Old Spice.
I've never tasted Old Spice. Could you? Is there
No,
something?
Allspice.
Oh, allspice. But wait, like all the spices in one, or I don't.
This
cook.
guy doesn't know about Old Spice or Allspice. White people don't know how to season their food, right? Yeah, this guy's cool. He gets it. We just ribbing each other.
It's a lot of
Okay.
it's a lot of garlic salt, and if I'm feeling experimental, it's some Old Bay. But that's about all I got in my repertoire. But listen,
Yeah.
gosh, I have so many questions.
Look, everybody doesn't want to take a picture with me. No, I'm doing interview. Go away.
Oh, you can make them do that? Is that? Whoa! Hey,
Please.
Kill yourself.
what the fuck, dude?
What?
No, you can't just go around telling.
What?
Anyone want a hot dog?
Oh yeah, do it. Do it.
Just trying
Do
to
it.
make a living.
Tell him to stop.
Kill yourself.
I was going to.
I was just gonna settle for you saying tell him to stop talking, but that works too.
Hey, whatever gets the job done.
Wow. Okay, he's a pragmatist.
All right. Well, I got to fuck off.
No, you don't. No, this is great. This is going great. I'm interviewing a celebrity.
Yeah,
exciting.
yeah, it's a big get for you on this little rinky-dink new show.
So, let me ask you something.
Yes.
We're trying to increase viewership numbers.
Okay.
Right? Could you put in a thrall all of our potential viewers? Like if you looked
No,
into
they
the-
have to be watching right now. So I can send a message to everybody who's watching, but I cannot. Believe me, I wish I could.
Tell them to like and subscribe.
Oh,
Yeah, like and yeah, there you go.
you will like and subscribe.
And then kill yourself.
No, don't do that.
No, we need them. We need the numbers.
But once we have them subscribing, if they have a credit card on
Oh, we
file.
got one.
Yeah,
Whoa! Hey, it worked!
that's right. That's the power of the vampire curse.
What if a bunch of people started following right now as like a part of the bit? That would be incredible, wouldn't it?
Yes, that would be incredible. But it's only a fraction of my power.
Jeez. Wow. Hey, the Mummy, when you guys are like vacationing, are you and the Mummy still chill? Are you guys cool?
We lost touch a little bit. He got married, so, and you know.
You got kids? Huh?
Yeah, he's like, you know, he's just boring now.
Yeah. Well, this has been a really insightful, illuminating conversation. It's very nice to meet you. Is there
Yeah.
anything else you'd like to say to our viewing public before we part ways here?
Don't be blinded by prejudice against vampires. It's a condition. So, be kind. And don't tell anybody you saw me. I'm supposed to be an urban legend.
Okay.
Hey, you! You will forget that you met me! And you will call your mother later.
Oh, hi, producers. Hi, how's everybody doing? Oh, we're out here outside this haunted house. We just talked to a really interesting snake woman named Murray. I didn't really get a last name. Maybe that could have been interesting, right? But we do. I think we maybe have time for another. Let me see. Is there anyone out there who might be interested in talking with us about some breaking news? Anybody out there with breaking news? It's really interesting. It's kind of like, I feel like I kind of had this weird, almost like it's like a fog. Whoa! Hi. Oh,
Hot dog.
there's a hot dog over there, and there's somebody right here. How are
Hot
you?
dogs before I kill myself.
Do you, yeah. What's your name? Oh, okay. So I'm gonna be doing the heavy lifting for this.
You're just kidding. My name's Cherie. What a classic jest.
Cherie, you really had me going there for a minute.
You thought I was a dog, didn't you? But I'm not a dog. I'm a little girl. I'm 9.
Wow. I mean, you kind of have a pretty rich, kind of deep voice for a 9-year-old.
It's because I grew up screaming.
From what? What were you screaming about?
I was screaming about life. Didn't you hear? The past 9 years have been absolute hell.
Yeah, but it must be rough for kids with everything happening with the pandemic.
I was born in a recession. Hello.
Wow. That makes you think, doesn't it? Why are you just like a dog?
I love dogs. They're my favorite pet.
That's a pretty good... I like reporters, and I guess I'm dressed as a reporter.
A reporter's your favorite pet?
No, I'm saying I'm saying that I like reporters in general. That's why I'm dressed like one, because I wanted to be one.
Oh!
Do you want to be a dog?
My mom said to only hang out with people who are real. So, are you actually a reporter or faking?
We're live right now with ENN News. My name's Abraham Moses. We're outside a haunted house reporting on some breaking news. Do you have breaking news for us?
I do. I heard something this morning when my dad was on the phone. He works at CNN. Do you know him? His name is
You need
Walter.
Wolf
Yeah.
Blitzer? Is it Wolf Blitzer? Your dad's Wolf Blitzer? Whoa!
My dad's Wolf Blitzer. I just always fake his name out because I'm not sure if people are fans, but it seems you are.
I think that I like his kind of flat affect. I kind of admire that. He's kind of not...
Well, who's Walter Cronkite? Where is he?
Probably CBS, I think, right?
Oh, LMAO. Yeah, so I heard something from my dad this morning, Wolf Blitzer.
What did he say?
It was really serious because he was on the phone and he was like, damn it! And whenever my dad starts going, damn it, I go, crawl. You know what I'm saying? Ear against the wood. So I'm listening.
Yeah.
And he says, this fucking prick. I said I'd wire the money. The bitch gave me herpes. So what I'm gaining is it seems we have another pandemic because my dad says bitches are giving herpes and that seems like something.
Let's take this one step at a time, okay? Your father's Wolf Blitzer, and he's on the phone, and he's saying that...
And I'm a doggy, and I'm a dog. My dad's Wolf Blitzer, I'm a dog.
Are you sure your father wasn't just referring to something deeply personal for him? Like maybe he had a sexual tryst with someone outside of his marriage? And
I could let you know the next sentence he said.
Yes?
He said, that damn bitch gave me herpes. And then he said, and I believe that the dollar is dropping exponentially in Japan.
Oh, the dollar in Japan is dropping exponentially.
And I know that they don't.
Specifically in Japan?
I know that they don't call it a dollar there.
Right.
I'm just letting
yen, I think, right? Is it yen?
Yep.
It's yen. It's yen.
Yeah, I know. But basically, my dad seemed to be yelling about it. Do you want to hear the sentence after that one?
I do. I can't speak for the audience, but I know I want to hear what he said next.
Well, he said the gas prices are only going to be going up, and that bitch who gave me herpes is going to take me for it all. So
was there any context as to who he was speaking with over the phone? Did he say a name?
Well, I think it was his lawyer or a doctor, but it also could have been, I'm not really sure. I only heard his end.
Would have been great to have heard the other side, right?
Yeah, you're literally telling me.
Well, one of those days you wish you were working for the NSA, where you could hear all of it.
Well, my
I'm sure they're
mom
listening
works
to
for the
more.
NSA.
Whoa!
My mom works for the NSA, and I read
So
one
she's-
of
she's
I
not
read
home.
one of her I read one of her emails actually the other day.
Whoa.
Kind of ironic because she's the queen of security, and I could.
Queen of Security. That's an official title?
Yeah.
That's an official title as the Queen of Security?
My mommy's the queen of security, and my dad's Wolf Blitzer, and I'm a fucking dog tonight. Ruff, ruff, ruff.
Gosh,
I'm on one.
right, you are. Yeah, I was gonna say you are. You really are.
My mommy says I'm on one, so I took one.
This seems like a kind of a classic example of a child growing up in wealth and privilege who kind of goes off the deep end because they don't get enough attention from their parents, who in this case are Wolf Blitzer and the Queen of Security for the NSA.
That's fair.
Yeah, is that a fair
That would-
analysis?
Fair.
Okay.
Have you ever seen the movie? Mean Girls?
I have.
My mommy won't let me. My mommy won't let me watch Mean Girls.
I've only seen the TNT version where they curse out. They keep out all the curses.
Oh, I watched this movie once that had a bunch of curses in it and a bunch of people that were like kind of getting sweaty, I guess, or whatever. And basically the movie kind of, it's just like they didn't really even talk that much, basically. But it's kind of funny. It's kind of funny because everybody's like, I don't know.
Oh, Wizard of Oz.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Wizard of Oz, right?
Oh, yeah. And then at the end she goes home.
Yeah.
She came home.
Yeah.
Well, she came.
Okay. Do any of the producers have questions for this? Do we get your name?
No, but tonight my name's gonna be Charlie the doggy. But in real life, my name is Ashley Tisdale the movie.
Blitzer.
We're here with Ashley Tisdale, the movie Blitzer. Why is your dog nose still wet?
Rude.
I don't know I guess. Oh, I see.
I'm glistening.
Yeah, well, I think we both are. At this point.
The lights are really hot.
Yeah, we
They're
have
actually
the mobile lights for our reporting team.
But you know why my nose is glistening? Because I used liquid poopy on it. Because I thought if I was going to be sniffing things out, I would just put the thing I was sniffing out on my nose.
We have another question. Who is Ashley Tisdale?
Oh, well, that's me. What do you mean?
I don't know what they mean either. I guess they're just kind of asking
Who is
generally.
Ashley Tisdale? That is me. Can I perform for you very quickly, like the poem that I wrote in school? I'm giving it on Monday, and I just want to make sure it's okay.
You've got a lot going on in your life.
Yeah.
You got two very important parents. It's hard to focus on any one thing. I feel like these are all really incredible stories. You're a poet? Okay, go ahead and give us your poetry. Let's hear it.
Roses are red and violets are blue. The yen is going down, and the same in Peru. My daddy loves women and my mommy loves secrets. If you don't understand me, I'm going to have to deliver the sequence.
What is the sequence?
Well, the sequence is the title of the poem.
So it's kind of like, okay.
Oh, but you're saying the sequence I'm referring to?
Yeah.
Oh, it's a set of codes, and they basically are connected to, like, have you heard of the Cold War?
Yeah.
It's kind of like, and you're aware of what's going on right now?
Honestly, I'm not even sure anymore at this
Like
point.
in the country.
In the country, in the United States.
Sorry, no, not in the country, in the other countries. Whatever.
Every other country?
Nonetheless, all I'm trying to say is if you don't understand me, I have the codes, and I will unleash the sequence before you knows. I'm a little doggy, and I have all the secrets and codes. I'm a little doggy, and don't fuck with me, you will know. Did you know also that my parents have mentioned getting a divorce, but I told them they can't do it because I have the secrets.
Can I have my microphone back?
Yeah, totally.
Okay. I thought the poem was good. I'm not a connoisseur of poetry or anything. Have you been doing poetry for a long time?
I've been doing it since I was 4, and now I'm 8. But I'm actually
You're
9. Yeah, I just turned 9 yesterday, so I'm getting used to saying it. Happy belated, anyone?
They say as a
Happy
reporter.
birthday.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Happy birthday.
Oh my god, the hot dog guy is so nice. He remembers always.
They say not to be confrontational as a reporter, but I'm going to ask you a question. Are
Totally.
you a chronic liar?
No. But I have like a bowel disease.
We're going to go to Walter Bramflake back at the studio. He's going to have some more breaking news based on your Discord submissions. So off we go. Join the Discord if you're not already on the Discord. And, you know, if you can't tip your barista, you can't afford the coffee.
Good evening. I'm Walter Brandflake, back to break some top stories submitted by you, our friends in the Discord. If you haven't already, join the Everything Now Show Discord. There should be a link in the panels down below, and maybe there's one in the chat. If you type !Discord, you can submit images, and I'll break the news stories associated with those images here live on the program. Also, drop us a follow. Last time we said that out loud, it seemed like a couple of you did that. So please, if you're enjoying the show, drop us a follow. Now, we've got an exciting new breaking news story from the world of culture. Yes, the arts. Frog and Toad are back, and this time with a very powerful new political message. Yes, your friends from the Frog and Toad children's series, who you know from drinking tea and having a spot of breakfast before they go on an adventure, well, now they hate cops. This is an exciting new twist that I think we were all very excited and pleased to see, and we're looking forward to many more politically charged, left-leaning political adventures with your favorite characters, Frog and Toad. Now, a lot of these stories, well, you know, they're breaking news from here in the United States, but this is a global program, and as a globalized world now, we've got breaking news stories happening from all over the world, not just here in the US, but across the seas. And so this is a breaking news stories from the international front.
Ah, fuck. Give me a sec.
What you saying?
Saying something probably you're not supposed to say on TV.
There we go. That's close enough.
Sonic is saying,
This old chestnut.
my fucking god, these bitches gay. Good for them. Good for them. Yes! A big win for the Sonic movie franchise. Sonic is supporting the LGBT community, and the way that it's international is that originally these movies were not allowed to be played in Saudi Arabia. Yes, the Saudis had a big problem. I know, it's good. Yep, the Saudis had a big problem with the scene where Sonic witnesses consensual homosexual sex in sort of the middle of Act 2, and that scene had to be cut originally from the Saudi release of the film. And I'm seeing that we're gonna cut to after this.
No, this is just tip for ACAB.
Okay, this is unrelated to a commercial. Thank you for supporting the cause. Anyway, like I said, there's a scene in the new Sonic movie where he witnesses consensual homosexual sex, and he's okay with it. And that was originally going to be cut from the Saudi version of this film. But good news, they're putting it back in. So that's a win for love. Love wins. All right. Here's another story. Now this one is for all the people who remember the holidays are right around the corner. Yep, let's go with that. Whoa! I mean, perfect. It's October. Yep, and people are dressing up their cats. You got a little witch cat. Look at that. That's cute. That's pretty normal, actually.
Oh,
I thought it was gonna be some.
Oh, cute.
Yeah.
You okay?
You alright?
Sorry, guys. The Tom's crazy. Tom's just so cute.
Whoa. I think one of our PAs just had an episode. Anyway, this is pretty normal. Usually it's like SpongeBob with like a strap on or something, and I have to explain it, but that actually worked out really well. Okay. Okay, this is... This is the new Secretary of Transportation. Take a hike, Buttigieg. It's Skeletron now. Skeletron is the new Secretary of Transportation for the United States, so get excited for that. It's gonna be a lot more trains, I think. I think Skeletron's big on trains. We're gonna finally get that international Amtrak thing. Not international, national. Coast to coast, Amtrak. All right, we've got a couple more breaking news stories. This story has to do with, let's say, cooking. Okay, yeah, I can do some with this. Well, you've heard of one hot dog, but this recipe is called 3 hot dog, and it's scaring the shit out of people. Yep, 3 hot dog. Well, 1 was fine, 2 was maybe a little bit too much, but the new culinary trend that's sweeping TikTok and Twitter and Instagram is 3 hot dog. Now, it might seem like it's just 1 hot dog, but 3 of them. But something about bringing 3 hot dogs together really just scares the shit out of people, makes them cry. Maybe it's like we're reliving some sort of childhood trauma. Anyway, this culinary trick seems to be some sort of a prank that people are pulling where, you guys remember icing people when you would like show somebody a Smirnoff Ice or hide a Smirnoff Ice somewhere, and then they would have to drink the whole thing? Well, now there's a new trend called 3 hot dogging, where you hide 3 hot dogs somewhere, and then they have to eat all the hot dogs. Okay. And finally, one last breaking news story. This story comes from the world of love. Yes, love and romance and dating. This silly guy is back on the market. Yep. He's back, baby. Just like Leonardo DiCaprio, this cat only fucks teenagers, and his last girlfriend just aged out. So if you're between the ages of 18 and he could probably go up to like 22. If you're in that demographic and you're just like super hot, male or female, you might have a chance to go on a date with this silly guy. Check out Raya and a new dating app, I think it's called like The League. It's like one of those special ones for just like really hot rich people. Check those out. Must be nice. Must be nice. Been applying for that a lot. You'd think prolific news anchor, he'd get on pretty quick. Silver
Walter,
Fox.
so this Tamagotchi's for nothing then?
Okay, all right. Cut the feed.
Yeah, no, I guess I'm just trying to... I know that they don't normally have, what's the term, like switchboard operators anymore, but I know that this is the only way to get in touch with my mom is to call the switchboard operator, so if you could put me on the line with my mother. She only has that one landline. They won't let her get a cell phone. So, I guess I'll just wait. Yeah, she's in Utah. Hello? Mom?
Hello?
Mom?
Hi.
Hi, Mom. I don't really know.
Did you hear what your father said this morning?
I didn't. I wanted to talk to you about that because I just... For what it's worth, I love you, and I,
Okay, that doesn't really mean shit to me, because the love of my life
who we made a commitment to God that we would stay together forever. He said I was a pig. He said I was a disgusting freak.
That's only because the Wachowskis got in his head, Mom.
Okay, I don't really give a shit what you're trying to say to me right now. I don't.
She watched it. Don't curse.
Shut the fuck up, okay? I'm going through so much right now. I don't need to hear your fucking bullshit, okay? What did you fucking call about?
I just want to say I love you. I'm
Fuck
sorry.
you. I am not in the mood for this right now, okay? I can't be doing this right now. What, you needed some fucking cookie? Huh?
I just figured that you'd want
Tell your dad to call me and apologize. I don't care what you have to say to me.
He just wants to keep watching The Matrix Reloaded. He doesn't want to talk to anybody other than me.
And I can't be the Matrix Reloaded. I tried to dress up like one of those leather women in the Matrix. Didn't do anything for him. I tried to dress up like Morbius. And then apparently I got the wrong movie.
Did you put on the makeup?
I dressed like I like this vampire guy. I was supposed to dress like a different thing.
You should have done the thing where I told you to put on the shoe polish.
I thought about that, and then
That would've worked. He
I
would've
pitched it
believed
to
it.
my book club, and they all said no. They were all very adamant that I not do that. Listen, fuck you. I have to go, okay? I'm gonna try to dress up like more characters from movies and see if it'll get your father back. God does not allow divorce.
Try to dress up like one of those weird twins from The Matrix where they had the big dreadlocks. The big white dreadlocks. and they were
I pitched that to the book club, and they were very adamant that I not do that. All right, I'm gonna get out of here. Was everything okay with you? Are you okay? I don't actually care. I can't deal with that. I gotta go.
I came from that watermelon hole. And I try to be respectful of that and love her like a devoted son should. And that's what I get in return. She won't even wear blackface when I tell her that she should. We're gonna go to the third location. I can't remember which one it is. What's the next one? We're gonna go to a graveyard. We are here at what actually is a very picturesque graveyard. I think when I had this in my head, I thought this is going to look really spooky. This looks pleasant. This looks like some, Henry David Thoreau walking through a beautiful
day at the graveyard.
Yeah, beautiful day at the graveyard. ENN News, we're live, breaking news with reporter Abraham Moses. Let's see if we have anybody here who might be worth speaking with regarding some potential breaking news. Anybody out there? Let's see. Sir.
Hi, yeah, I'm sorry. I'm very busy. I've got a press conference I need to get to.
A press conference. Are you? You look like a skeleton. Are you?
Yeah. I'm the mayor.
You're the mayor.
I'm the mayor of the underworld, and I'm very busy.
Mr. Mayor.
I imagine you are. Here, let's step a little bit closer to the cameras here. Mr. Mayor, how long have you held this position in the underworld?
All eternity. I mean, I keep getting elected, and I'm very busy. I've got a press conference to go to.
About what? What's the press conference regarding?
We're getting a bike lane.
About time.
Yeah!
People are very excited about the bike lane. Everybody's been talking about the bike lane. They're like, I don't want to have all these cars around here. I get nervous when I'm on my bike because
the cars are right next to the road, and I don't want to go on the sidewalk because that's for pedestrians. So I feel uncomfortable because I'm sort of like, and then people open up their doors and they're parked off to the side. So we're getting a bike lane.
So, is this a public health and safety thing, or is this a climate change thing? Is this an environmental measure?
Well, it's both. I mean, obviously, you know, anything that we can do to save the planet, I'm all for. I mean, technically, I don't have lungs, but I know that people who do in the land of the living, they don't like breathing in greenhouse gases. But, you know, mostly it's about safety, you know. We're already dead, but that doesn't mean we can't get hurt. And I've had too many people riding bikes, skeletons, zombies, Frankensteins, mummies. They're riding their bikes. Someone opens a car door. Boom! They're on the ground. Hit and runs. It's a big problem.
Now, I imagine most of our viewers have not been to the underworld personally. We have, I think, maybe like an idea of what it's like, but what is it actually like in reality? What's the underworld like?
Well, let's see. We have Taco Bell. You guys have Taco Bell?
We do.
We got Taco Bell. We got...
Do you still have the combination Taco Bell Pizza Hut?
Yeah, we got Taco Bell Pizza Hut. We got Taco Bell KFC.
So it's better down there.
You guys don't have that?
No, we don't. We just have regular Taco Bells and regular Pizza Huts now. We've no longer got the two combined.
Oh, well, that sucks.
Here's your bike lane, pal.
Whoa! 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 Oh my God!
Ah, fuck.
Oh, if I could die, that would have really...
Fuck.
That would have killed me.
Was that an assassination attempt on your
God
life?
damn
Did they
it.
try to take your life?
Yeah, you know, these kinds of things happen.
God, fuck.
This bike lane seems pretty controversial. Why? Like, who's opposed to a bike lane?
The undead car lobby. Yeah, the undead automotive lobby.
They got those down there too.
Yeah, dead Ford, dead GM, dead Toyota. They're trying hard.
Here's what I think about your bike lanes. Oh, wait, there's nothing down there.
I don't think we saw that on camera. Yeah. People are always trying to suck my dick, but hey, I don't have one because I'm a skeleton, so I don't have a dick, and I don't take bribes. I don't take bribes either. So it's kind of it doesn't work for two reasons. One, my lack of penis. I'll take this. One, my lack of penis. And secondly, I don't take bribes, all right? I'm an honest dead mayor. Bono in a political ad for his candidacy for something. All right.
Probably mayor of the...
Probably.
Yeah.
I'd like to see you try, Bono. I'll kick your fucking ass.
I have a couple...
I'll fucking kill you, Bono.
I have a couple follow-up questions for you, I'm sure, but we might need to get to this advertisement. Let's go ahead and pop in
Okay.
to the advertisement for
Alright, here we go. In 3, 2, 1.
Hey, how's it going? I'm Bono. I'm talking the way that everyone from the underworld talks to be more relatable. Listen, you've had a mayor who you can't assassinate and you can't suck off. It's time to change that. If you elect me, the guy from U2, you can suck me off anytime you want. More? I gotta do more? Okay. You can suck me off anytime you want. You can also technically kill me, but I'd appreciate it if you don't.
Oh, Bono, something to suck off?
All right, hang on. Let me just
Oh,
get
wow.
lower.
No, that's something.
Sorry, Avery.
Sorry.
I'll get it on the next one.
Wow, she's busy. She's all over. Does she do that consistently?
She's tried a few times, yeah. I keep telling her, there's nothing down there. There's nothing down there.
So this is my big question for you. It sounds like this is not the first time you've courted controversy as an elected official. Are there other measures you passed during your mayoral term that have tried to, it's gotten you in trouble?
Yeah, we try to put drinking fountains in the park, and you would not believe how many people are opposed to that.
Why would they be opposed?
They're like, it's germs. Like, the kids are going to drink and there's germs on it. I'm like, you're in public. There's germs in places. Your kid's going to get sick if they don't drink out of a water fountain because they're not going to build up an immune system. So that was big. What else? There was dogs on leashes. That was a big thing. People
didn't
are
want
like,
them on leashes.
No, we wanted people to keep their dogs on leashes. Like, we wanted to have sort of like a policy where it's like, if your dog is going to be in public, it's got to be on a leash. And some people are like, well, my dog's different. My dog is good. My dog would never attack a child. And then, we're made of bones.
They have dogs.
We're made of fucking bones. You think an unleashed dog is going to work out in a place where we're all fucking made out? I'm like a fucking buffet for dogs.
Yeah. First of all, dogs are in the underworld?
Yeah.
I thought all dogs went to heaven. Don't they know the Rainbow Bridge?
No, what? What are you talking about?
They go to Rainbow Bridge.
Here's what I think about your dogs on leashes policy, pal.
Fuck! No, I sound like a xylophone. That's
Got his ass!
That's very
Got his
embarrassing
ass!
for me.
Got his ass!
That's actually more embarrassing for me than trying to have my dick sucked or getting shot with a gun. Listen, anyway, I gotta get to this press conference. I'm very busy. But vote for me, Mayor of the Underworld. That's actually
Whoa! This is what I think about
Not
here.
again. No.
Okay, but there's no ass.
No, you can't eat my ass. I don't have an ass.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's the Everything Now Show.
It's us.
It's another episode of the Everything Now Show. We are here. You got to like and subscribe and follow us.
There is no liking
There is
on
no
this
liking.
platform, but you can
But you can
follow
follow
us,
us.
which is basically like subscribing on YouTube, and you can subscribe, which has no analog to YouTube, but it is giving us money, which we always appreciate.
Also, join the Discord. We do the images. Follow us on Twitter. Follow us on Instagram. Subscribe to the YouTube. That's something you can subscribe to. And join on YouTube.
Yes,
And,
subscribe on our YouTube channel.
Thanks so much for coming, everybody. We updated the merch. You can buy some cool new merch in various different colors, and it's cool stuff. So go check out the merch for the next 2 weeks. It's 10% off. Offer code JONKS. I learned how to do that yesterday, so we did that. Thank you so much to our guests. Let's bring them out.
Guests,
Come on out here, huh?
Guests here.
Exclamation point guess, you're going to see their socials. Avery, everybody.
Hi.
Hi, all.
We're gonna step up. Do a little pose for the
Pose
Instagram.
for the
For
yes.
Instagram.
Look
That's
at that.
perfect.
Great.
Ben, Adrian, thank you both so much for doing the show. It was a pleasure having you. Is there anything that you want to tell the people about? Any projects, any shows, anything you want to plug?
Hey, if you're based in Los Angeles next Thursday, I've got a great show for you in Elysian, at the Elysian, right? It's called, with my group, Babe Motel. And
Babe Motel?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Could you even imagine?
Check out Babe Motel at the Elysian
Do you
Theater.
guys have a New York show coming?
And if you're even near in New York, we've got one next. Okay, listen to me right here, right? Okay, so there's Thursday, we're in Los Angeles, and then the Wednesday after that, okay, New York City.
Holy
You
shit.
walking all the way over there?
I am. I'm hoping to get my 10,000 steps.
Yeah. Okay, Ben, what do you got going on, buddy?
Hey, gang, you can come see me at the Pack Theater if you're in Los Angeles, California on Friday, the 4th of November. I'm going to do that show, Bithole. I'm going to do some characters.
Hell yeah.
And you can also come see my sketch team on the 16th at the very same theater, Pack Theater.
Woo!
Check those out if you're here in LA. Follow these people on their socials too to get updates for when they're doing more cool stuff in the future. And follow us if you haven't already. I'll say it again. Follow the Everything Now Show. Follow our Twitch account right here. It really helps us out. And you'll get notifications about when we're going live for next shows, which we do have another show coming up this Monday at 8 p.m. Pacific time. It's a spooky Halloween special.
Oh my
Monday
goodness.
is Halloween. We have a show
A
we're
new
doing
format.
on Halloween.
A new format on Monday.
New spooky themed Halloween format on Monday night, Halloween night at 8 p.m. So make sure to come back for that and join the Discord to get notifications on that and for ways to participate in the shows. All the breaking news stories from tonight that Walter Brandflake did, those are submitted by you in the Discord. And there will be more Discord image submission games in our other formats. So make sure to join the Discord if you want to participate in
All
that.
right, we're gonna raid the spot hunter.
And always remember, the only thing certain is change.
Amen. Amen to that.
All right, we're raiding the spot hunter.
We're raiding the Spud Hunter. Say hi to Spuddy for us. Let him know Everything Now Show sent you. And we'll see you back here Monday night, 8 p.m. for a brand new spooktacular episode of Everything Now Show.
Thanks for watching, everybody.
Bye.
Good night, to you. Good night, to you.
You're out. Earning off stream.
Hey, great job, you guys.
That was